but we're going to start with the big game from yesterday. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta spoke to the media, actually, following his side's 2-2 draw with Liverpool at Anfield. He said it feels like 2 points dropped.
When you concede at the end, always drop 2 points because you have it and you are suffering, but you are relying certain moment that the feeling is, we should have done it. But being fair to ourselves, they had 4 big chances that they could have scored and they missed the penalty. And we have to look ourselves in the mirror and we should have done much better in the second half.
Now, you're an Arsenal fan.
Yep.
How do you see it? It's 2 points dropped or one game? Because I said to you on Friday's show, would you take a point? You went no.
Yep.
And at 2-0 up, you must have thought, I know what I'm talking about.
Well, no, but at the same way, it's 2 points dropped at first, I thought, because Arsenal came out the blocks really well, went 2-0 up, and I could only see one winner. But then towards the end of the game, where they missed chance, penalties, Konate,
right at the end, Konate.
You then go, it's a point gained. Because they could have lost
How's
it.
Konate not got that in? Just throw your body at it, which is what he did, basically.
Every now and then you get this rare occasion where the ball will come to you in a certain area of your body that you can't do anything with it. You've got to just improvise. Like a centre forward would probably score that because they'd know what to do, hip it in or knee.
Yeah.
But it's almost like he just didn't know what to do and he thought, I'm just going to let it try and chest it in or whatever he hit.
Yeah.
And it just didn't get enough on it. But from that, Martinelli with the pass, 3v1, Saka's running through. Poor execution, but
square it.
It was a really good game. I'd said at the start, Arsenal 2 points dropped, because you're 2-0 up, but the way Liverpool finished the game, Arsenal were hanging on towards the end. So that them 2 saves from Ramsdale, no, certainly the one from Salah.
Where it got a deflection.
I know the 2 saves, the Salah and the Konate might just be what tips Arsenal over the line.
Well, you say that, right? You've got 8 games left; they've got 9. But for the first time. For a long, long time, it's now in Man City's hands. It's also in your hands because you've got to play.
Well, there you go.
I know, but it's in their hands.
Well, it's in our hands as well.
I know, but you've got to play them.
We could go to the Etihad and get a draw, and win. So, but the only thing about Arsenal's running when you look at it is that we've still got to play Brighton at home. Brighton are a good side. We've got to play Chelsea at home. I know Chelsea. You never know what you're going to get with Chelsea, but I expect Arsenal to win that. Got to go to St James's Park, Newcastle. Now they're flying as well.
Yeah,
and you've got to go to the Etihad. So there's some tough games there.
How? Because I said a long time ago that you'll fall off a cliff. Right? You haven't fallen off a cliff yet.
No.
There's every chance you will end the season with nothing. Are we at the stage now with Arsenal that if you do finish the season with nothing and finish second, it's failure?
No, it's not failure. It's still not failure.
Oh, Benty.
It's not failure.
If Arsenal finish second, it's not failure.
If we got pipped by someone like, United or a team that's not won the league for a long time, you go...
Listen to you.
Listen, look, if we get
United
pipped,
not...
Yeah, when's the last time we won the league? 10 years ago.
Last time you won it?
Listen to my point. The last time we won the league was 10 years ago.
Right.
So if it was like a United or a Spurs or someone like that, you'd go, how have you let this team, who have got no experience of winning any leagues, you go, that's failure. But the fact is, Manchester
you've
City,
had a big lead on them for a long time.
Manchester City have done this for how many times?
They
run down any total. So I won't call it failure, but I'd be extremely disappointed from where they are.
Is there
It'd
more...
be gutting.
As an Arsenal fan now, are you feeling more pressure? Do you still fancy it? Because
I still fancy it.
You and I sat here last week, I can't remember the day, and you said, if they get beat at the
we beat Leeds and they draw or drop points against Liverpool, then Arsenal's...
Yeah. And now we're looking, and the gap is 6 points, they've got a game in hand and they've got to play you.
Remember...
But are you feeling the pressure? You're incredibly confident.
No.
I think you said, the league's
was
done.
Was it fair? Or...
I think you said the league's done.
No, I didn't say that.
I think you said the league's done.
No, I said if them results had gone Arsenal's way.
Right, okay.
I'm still incredibly confident, but it's gonna be difficult. I'm not gonna, everything is either failure or success. There is a middle ground.
I know, but from here on in, the home stretch, 8 games left.
No, because at the start of the season, what would have been the aim?
I know, but it changes, doesn't it?
I get that, but no.
I tell you why it changes, right? Because if you're, for argument's sake, if you're a West Ham fan, right, at the beginning of the season, your aim would probably be top 10 minimum. Now it's survival. So throughout the season, your aim changes.
I get that, but
so Arsenal's aim has changed.
Newcastle's aim would have been to get back into Europe.
Yeah.
So if they finish 7th, from where they are now, is that failure?
I would say Newcastle fans would say yes.
I bet they'd say no.
If Newcastle don't get Champions League from where they are now, Newcastle fans would say that's failure.
I bet they don't.
Well, we'll ask that question. This wasn't where we're going, but 03717 223344. From today, if you don't get Champions League football, Newcastle, is that failure?
Yeah. But it's not failure for Arsenal not winning the league.
I think it is.
It's not.
I think it is.
It's not.
Arsenal fans, you can have your say as well. 03717 223344. Are you as confident as you were perhaps on Friday afternoon? And also, I want to hear from Man City fans. They must all fancy now. And no one's talking about the treble. By the way, no one's mentioned the treble.
Of course they'll be confident.
It's massively on the treble.
They're confident because Manchester City have been there so many times, have done it so many times. They're phenomenal force, aren't they? They just know exactly. At this time when it's pressure cooker time, they can just keep calm, just keep winning their games, and that's what makes them so dangerous.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.